Hi everyone, my name is Larry King. I'm with Soul to Soil LLC. Here at Soul to Soil LLC, we like to make sure everyone is educated on how to grow proper food and loving oneself. And one of the keys to loving yourself is knowing how to grow your own food. And one of the keys to knowing how to grow your own food is knowing how to build your soil. So in this segment, I'm going to show you how to take a basic professional potting mix and turn it into a living blend. Living blend means you will add things like earthworm castings, compost, sea kelp, alfalfa meal, microbials, and all this in the soil will create a mix that the nutrients will probably last up to about 6 weeks in it if everything stays working correctly in the soil and is mixed properly. So, is what we're going to start with. I have a basic potting mix. It is a peat moss, perlite, and bark mix. And of course, you know, it's a really nice soil, but like I said, most of the time I like to add microbial life and get a good living soil. First of all, you want to go through and get all these big chunks out. Just make sure they're busted up. Okay, and just mix it all in there. Now, most of your soils are going to have all natural blend in it most of the time, nutrient packed. Some have mycorrhiza in it, some don't, which is of course microbial life. Okay, so I have this all pretty much broke up. So now's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my earthworm castings. I'm going to take probably about 6 cups. That's about 6 cups. It may even take a little bit more. Then I have a good buffalo compost. We'll go ahead and mix it in as well. Okay, and of course, let's see what this is looking like a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add probably about another 6 cups of earthworm castings. Okay, now this is about 1.5 cubic feet of soil here that's being mixed and amended. Like I said, all this, the earthworm castings and the compost will actually have different microbial life going on in it, so it actually provides different things. And the consistency you want is a good blend where you start to see the compost. So I have to add some more earthworm castings. And you know, this is just basic stuff you can do in your backyard. That's nice. Some more compost. Now go ahead and mix it up. Okay, so it's getting to look pretty good now. So for this 1.5 cubic foot premium potting mix, I've probably added about 18 cups of compost and 18 cups of earthworm castings, and it's turning out to be a pretty good blend. Okay, and then now I have some kelp meal here, which is really beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. This is has trace minerals in it. It's going to help feed the microactivity and provide some potassium. I'll go ahead and mix that in. Okay, and you see it just keeps looking better and better. You want to mix it thoroughly, because if you don't, you have inconsistencies in your soil. Okay, and then I have some mycorrhiza. You really want to be careful with this. You don't want to breathe it in. It doesn't take much. It's a mix. All mixes are different. This is going to take about a tablespoon in this mix here. I'm going to mix it in really well. And then I have some basic magnesium sulfate, which is Epsom salt, otherwise known as. And I'm going to put probably about 4 ounces, dry ounces of magnesium salt in this. And as what this is going to do, you have to be careful. If you add too much, it will actually hurt your microbial life. But if you add just the right amount, it'll actually feed your microbial life. And in turn, it's very water soluble, and it will make nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, some of it immediately available as soon as the water hits it. Okay, so that's basically how you do that. And in another video next, I will show you how to transplant some tomato plants, which is why I made this mix. And I also have a goji berry here, which is beautiful. I'm going to show you how to do that. And anyhow, until next time, happy growing. Check me out, Soul to Soil LLC on Facebook. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening. Hope this helped.